Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by stress and worry in your daily life? In this video, we will discuss how you can retrain your brain to stress and worry less, drawing inspiration from the centuries-old practices of Buddhism. Lesson 1. Impermanence frees you. Life is always changing. Nothing stays the same forever. Every joy changes. Every pain changes. This is the truth of impermanence. It is not something to fear. It is something to trust. The more we see that everything changes, the less we hold on to fear and stress. The storm today will not last forever. The sun will rise again. When you feel stress, remember that it is temporary. The moment you have now will soon pass. When you are able to see this, your heart becomes light. You stop holding on to every thought. You stop believing every emotion is permanent. You understand that your feelings, like clouds, move across the sky. Impermanence also teaches that your worries do not define you. Worries are visitors. They come and go. You are the sky, not the passing clouds. You can let thoughts pass without becoming trapped in them. Many people hold tight to what they have. They hold tight to ideas, to people, to comfort. But life will move no matter how tightly we hold. When you see this truth, you stop fighting against change. You start to move with it. Change is not an enemy. It is the nature of life. If there was no change, there would be no growth. Without change, flowers would not bloom, rivers would not flow, you would not heal. When you face stress, remember that this moment is only one drop in a flowing river. The drop will pass. The river keeps moving. This is freedom. You no longer feel trapped by what is here now. You know something else will come. Impermanence also brings peace to painful memories. You know that even the deep ache in your heart will soften. Even the sharp edges of grief will smooth. This is not forgetting, it is healing. It is the nature of life to renew itself. When you trust impermanence, you stop fearing endings. Every ending is also a beginning. Every door that closes opens space for something new. This way of seeing allows your mind to breathe. It lets go of the heavy weight of control. Impermanence does not mean we cannot love. It means we can love more deeply. We love knowing nothing lasts forever. We cherish moments as they are without clinging. We become grateful for now because we know it will not stay the same. Lesson 2. Uncertainty teaches life is full of unknowns. The future is never fully clear. The mind often reacts to this with fear. It tries to create control. It tries to predict. It wants to be certain, but certainty is not the way of life. When you learn to live with uncertainty, you find freedom. You stop fighting the nature of life. You stop wasting energy trying to know what cannot be known. Instead, you focus on what is here. Uncertainty is not a threat. It is a teacher. It teaches patience. It teaches trust. It teaches that you can stand in the middle of the unknown and still be whole. Your brain can learn this. Each time uncertainty comes, you breathe. You accept that you cannot see the whole road. You take one step, then another. You trust that the path will appear. The mind likes to imagine worst outcomes. It does this to prepare, but in truth, this only creates stress. Most fears never happen. Most worries dissolve before they arrive. By holding them in your mind, you suffer twice. Buddhism teaches that clinging to control brings suffering. The more we let go, the more we rest. This is not giving up. It is letting life move without pulling against it. When you stop resisting uncertainty, you make space for new possibilities. The unknown is not always danger. It is also hope. It is also opportunity. It is space for life to surprise you. Your brain can learn to welcome uncertainty. It can learn to rest in the truth that nothing is fixed. Every moment can change. This means problems can change. It means pain can shift. It means peace can come in unexpected ways. Uncertainty also makes you humble. You see that you do not control the world. You cannot control others. You can only guide your own mind and actions. This is where real power is. When your brain accepts uncertainty, it stops chasing false control. It becomes lighter. It becomes more open. It learns to trust the flow of life. This trust is a deep calm that no outside force can take away. Lesson 3. Thoughts pass. Thoughts rise and fall like waves. Some are soft, some are strong, but all pass. This is their nature. The brain often mistakes thoughts for truth. It clings to them as if they are solid. This creates stress and fear. Buddhism teaches that thoughts are not you. They are events in the mind. They come from memory, habit, and emotion. They are shaped by past experiences, but they are not your essence. When you see thoughts as passing events, you stop getting trapped in them. You notice them. You let them go. You watch them pass like clouds in the sky. Some thoughts are heavy. They pull you down. They tell you that you cannot. They tell you to fear. But these thoughts are still only visitors. They will pass if you do not feed them. Feeding a thought means giving it attention again and again. This makes it grow. Ignoring it makes it fade. When your brain learns this, you stop holding on to painful thoughts. You let them drift away. Even joyful thoughts pass. This is not a loss. It is the nature of all things to move. You can enjoy a good thought while it is here, then let it go when it leaves. This keeps your mind fresh. Meditation teaches this truth. You sit, you breathe, thoughts rise, you watch them, they go, another comes, you watch again. Over time, your brain learns not to panic at a thought. It learns to stay calm. When stress comes, it is often the result of believing a thought is permanent. But no thought is permanent. The more you see this, the less you fear your mind. Lesson 4. Act mindfully. Mindfulness is the art of living fully in the present. It means paying attention to what you are doing now. It means moving with awareness. Stress often comes from running ahead in your mind. You think about tomorrow. You replay yesterday. You forget to live in this moment. Your brain can be trained to come back. This is mindfulness. When you act mindfully, you slow down. You breathe before speaking. You notice the taste of your food. You feel your steps on the ground. This keeps your mind steady. Mindfulness also helps you make wiser choices. You see clearly before acting. You do not rush from habit. You do not react without thought. You respond from calm. Buddhism teaches that every action plants a seed. Mindful action plants seeds of peace. Unmindful action plants seeds of stress. Your brain learns to choose peace when you live mindfully. Mindfulness does not mean you stop living. It means you live more deeply. You see the colors of the sky. You feel the warmth of tea in your hands. You hear the sound of the wind. This presence nourishes the mind. The more mindful you are, the less room stress has to grow. Stress lives in the past and future. Mindfulness lives in the now. The now is the only place you can act. Mindfulness also trains the brain to pause. This pause is powerful. It is the space between thought and action. In this space you choose. You are free. With mindful living, you no longer feel pushed by life. You move with it. You meet each moment as it is, without adding fear or resistance. This is how you retrain your brain to act from peace. Lesson 5. Feed presence. Presence is the heart of peace. It is the state of being fully here. Stress and worry pull you out of presence. They drag your mind into places that do not exist right now. Buddhism teaches that the present moment is enough. In the present, there is often no real danger. Most danger lives in the mind's imagination. When you feed presence, you take power back from fear. Feeding presence means giving your attention to what is here. It means breathing deeply. It means noticing the body. It means listening fully when someone speaks. Your brain learns from what you feed it. Feed it constant news, noise, and worry, and it will stay restless. Feed it calm attention, and it will learn stillness. Presence is also where joy lives. Small joys are missed when the mind is far away. The sound of rain, the smell of food, cooking, the feeling of sunlight. These are the treasures of now. When you live in presence, you are not pulled into every storm of thought. You stand steady. You watch thoughts pass, but you do not leave the moment. Training presence takes practice. Each time your mind runs away, bring it back gently. No anger, no shame, just return. Over time, the brain learns this path. It returns more easily. Presence gives you clarity. In stress, clarity is often lost, but when you stand in the now, you see what needs to be done. You act from calm, not panic. Feeding presence is not escape. It is the deepest way of living. It is the ground where wisdom grows. In presence, the brain rests. In rest, it heals. Lesson 6. Choose compassion. Compassion is the wish for others to be free from suffering. It softens the heart. It softens the mind. Stress often comes when the heart is closed. A closed heart sees only self. It reacts from fear. Buddhism teaches that compassion is strength. It is not weakness. It is the courage to care even when life is hard. When you choose compassion, your brain shifts from fear to love. This changes the way you see the world. Problems are no longer enemies. People are no longer threats. Compassion also frees you from the weight of anger. Anger burns inside. It keeps the mind restless, but compassion cools the fire. It allows you to let go. Choosing compassion does not mean you accept harm. It means you see that even those who harm are trapped in their own suffering. You wish for them to find peace so they no longer harm. When your brain is trained in compassion, stress loses its grip. Compassion opens space for forgiveness. Forgiveness opens space for peace. Compassion also connects you to others. Connection is a strong antidote to fear. When you feel part of something greater, you do not feel so alone in your struggle. Each act of compassion plants a seed in the mind. Over time, the mind becomes softer. Softer minds are stronger minds. They can bend without breaking. Your brain can learn to choose compassion in each moment. This choice brings light to your thoughts. It brings calm to your heart. It is a shield against the chaos of the world. Lesson7.com. In storms, life will bring storms. Some will be gentle rain, some will be strong winds. You cannot stop the weather of life, but you can learn to stay calm within it. Buddhism teaches that calm is not the absence of storms, it is the ability to stand steady in their presence. Calm is built through practice. It is built each time you breathe in stress and breathe out peace. It is built each time you choose patience over panic. When your brain learns calm, it no longer reacts to every noise. It no longer follows every fear. It stays grounded. Calm does not mean you do nothing. It means you act with clarity. In storms, clarity is power. Calm minds make wise choices. You can train calm by returning to the breath. The breath is always here. It anchors you in the present. In the present, storms lose some of their force. Calm also grows when you accept what is beyond your control. Fighting what you cannot change only deepens stress. Accepting it opens space for peace. This acceptance is not giving up. It is making peace with reality. From here, you can act with strength. When storms come, remember your training, remember impermanence, remember presence, remember compassion. These truths are your shelter. A calm brain sees beyond the storm. It knows the sky is still there. It knows the storm will pass. This knowing is freedom.